The key component in getting your ski safely to your destination is the trailer. The simple fact is that most trailer mishaps can be avoided with a little attention to detail. The first thing you should do is double check that the towing capacity of your vehicle and the hitch on your vehicle are sufficient for towing your trailer and watercraft. Ensure that all mounting points are solid and in good working order. Also, make sure that your watercraft are secure on the trailer at both the bow and the stern. Ensure that the ball mount and ball are properly secured to the vehicle. Also ensure that the ball is the correct size for the trailer. A little grease in the ball helps keep things lubed for smooth, quiet trailering. Trailer tire underinflation is perhaps the biggest cause of trailer tire blowout. Tire pressures should be checked and corrected if necessary prior to each use. Cracked or otherwise deteriorated tires should be replaced before use. Axle bearing lubrication is also imperative. Bearing buddies or other lubrication assisting devices are helpful in keeping your bearings alive. Refer to your manufacturer's recommended procedures and specs for your specific application, but generally, 2 or 3 pumps with a high-grade marine bearing grease a few times each season is sufficient. When connecting the trailer to the ball, make sure that the cup portion of the trailer is seated completely over the ball. This cup is known as the coupler and may require a little finagling with a locking wedge adjacent to the ball. A very common rookie mistake is to not seat the coupler completely over the ball, resulting in the trailer becoming disconnected with potentially serious consequences. When the coupler is seated correctly, the ball will be completely installed into the cup or socket, and the locking wedge or toe will be dangling next to the ball well below its wide point. With positive seating confirmed, the coupler lock wedge is then set to the lock position. Again, this may require a little persuasion and a little light lubrication, but it is imperative that these items are correct. A locking pin or bolt should then be installed to secure the lock in place. Next, the trailer safety chain must be connected to the towing vehicle. Most hitch receivers have a loop or hole for this purpose. The chain needs to be loose enough to allow for turning without binding, yet be tight enough to avoid dragging on the ground. When connecting trailers with dual chains, cross the chains. This will function better slackwise in turns and will cradle the tongue should the trailer disconnect while in tow. Trailer lights should now be connected. Trailer lights should be checked and replaced if necessary. Correct function should include running lights, properly corresponding turn signals, and brake lights. The Westbar style flat bar connector is the most common connector used for PWC trailers. On the road, there's a few adjustments to make in driving style. First, you may need to swing a little wider on turns than you are used to. This is especially true in tight corners. If you have a wide trailer, you will need to be mindful of that extra width as you enter tight areas like gas stations. Many states restrict the speed limit of trucks or automobiles with trailers to 55 miles per hour. You may also be restricted to the 2 far right lanes on highways. Check with the Highway Patrol for the states you'll be traveling in if you're not sure. Remember that the increased weight of your trailer may significantly lengthen your safe stopping distances, so take this into account as you calculate your trailing distance and speed. Backing up with a trailer can be one of the most challenging things that a person without trailering experience can do. But here again, there are a few helpful hints. First, try to get your entire rig aligned in the direction that you would like to back into. For example, it is very difficult to back up to the right. If your rig is arced to the left, the better plan is to align your rig toward your target while you are still in forward motion. Then, back it into your target. Take it slow and easy. It is very easy to jackknife a trailer, which is to back it into an extreme angle in relation to your tow vehicle. If you go too far, you can easily damage both the back of your vehicle and your trailer. If you begin to jackknife, or just would like to improve your approach, simply pull forward for a brief distance to straighten everything out. A good trick to help you back up your trailer is to place your hand at the bottom of the steering wheel. As you back up, simply shift your hand to the direction to which you want your trailer to go. Left to move left, right to move right.